Let's go to page 566 and start with number 45. Okay, so you have cosine theta equal to negative 8 over 17, and the theta is between 0 and 180. Okay, so first you have to find out the quadrant. So between 0 and 180, and cosine is negative, so it's going to be quadrant 2. Okay, but before that, let's go and draw this. What you need to do is draw this. Okay, so between 0 and 180, so this 2 over here, and if cosine is horizontal, it's negative, it's going to be over here. Okay, so this is negative 8, 17. Cosine is horizontal over hypotenuse. Okay, and so therefore use a Pythagorean theorem and special triangle. This would be 15, 8, 15, 17. Okay, you can use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared to c squared, or you can use a special triangle. Okay, so this is quadrant 2. Okay, it's from this picture. So now you have to do the other 5. So let's just do all 6. Okay, so you got sine, cosine, tangent. So sine is this over here, so it would be 15 over 17. Cosine is already given. Is this over here is negative 8 over 17. And tangent is sine over cosine, so it would be 15 over negative 8. I'm going to put negative on top. Okay. Once you get the 3 primary, you get the 3 secondary. So sine, the reciprocal at cosecant, so it would be 17 over 15. Cosine, the reciprocal is secant, so it would be negative 17 over 8. And cotangent theta will equal to negative 8 over 15. Okay, so it's second quadrant and with all the other 5 trigonometric ratio. Okay, let's go to 47. Okay, you have sine theta equal to negative 5 over 13, and cosine theta equal cosine theta is greater than 0. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do is again draw out your triangle. So sine is negative, so so you have these 2 possibilities. Okay, so it's negative 5, right? That's sine over 13, 13, right? So from here, so again, there are 4 quadrants. So every information we cut in half. So you use this to cut into 2, narrow down to 2 quadrants. Then you have to use this one. Cosine is greater than 0. So this would be 12, and this would be negative 12. Again, all these are special triangles. Okay. So the one that you're looking for is this one here. So this is out. So you have to do process elimination. So this is going to be quadrant 4. Okay. So again, you got to draw your triangle, and again, get your once you get your triangle, sine, cosine, tangent. Okay. So sine is vertical over hypotenuse, so it'd be negative 5 over 13, or it's giving anyway. Cosine is 12 over 13. Tangent is sine over cosine, so it'd be negative 5 over 12. Okay. So once you get the primary, you can get a secondary. So cosecant would be reciprocal, that would be negative 13 over 5. Cosine, the reciprocal is secant, would be 13 over 12. And reciprocal of tangent is cotangent, equal to negative 12 over 5. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you got cosine theta equal to 2 over 3, and 0 degree is less than theta, less than 270 degrees. Okay. Okay, so you can draw your triangle. Okay, so cosine is positive, so you got 2 choices. Okay, so you got here and here, so it'd be 2 over 3, 2 over 3. That's your cosine, right? Both are positive. Okay, next you have to use the next information to narrow it down. So you start with 4 quadrants, use one information to narrow down to 2, and use the next one. So these are the between 0 and 270. Okay, between 0 and 270, this is not it. Okay, so this is out. So this would be quadrant 1, and then you get your sine, cosine, tangent. So okay, you have to use Pythagorean theorem. So let's use a squared plus b squared to c squared, right? Okay, let's go off to the side. So 2 squared plus the b squared equal to c squared. Okay, use your Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so 4 plus b squared equal to 9. So b squared equal to 5. So b equal to square root of 5. So this is square root of 5. Okay, so once you do that, let's go and do this. So sine is this over here, so it would be square root of 5 over 3. Cosine is giving is 2 over 3. And tangent is sine over cosine, so it would be square root of 5 over 2. Okay. Now you do the cosecant. Okay, so this would be, you flip it over, so it would be 3 square root of 5. Then you have to times by square root of 5 over square root of 5. So you have to times it by, so this is what you need to do to this. Okay. So from here, to simplify that, you have to times by square root of 5, square root of 5. Okay. I'm going to erase this, get this out of the way. This is kind of just in the way. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, so this will equal to 3 square root of 5 over 5. Okay, and secant, you just flip this over, so it would be 3 over 2. And cotangent, you flip this over, it would be 2 over square root of 5. Okay, again, you have to simplify the square roots. So it's multiplied by square root of 5 over square root of 5. So this will equal to 2 square root of 5 over 5. Okay, so those are your 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay, let's do the next one, number 51. Okay, you have tangent theta equal to negative 3 over 4. Cosine theta is less than 0. Okay. So tangent is slope. So slope is negative. Okay. So it's going to be something like this. Okay. So again, that's your 2 triangles. Then you have to apply the next one. So again, you got 4 quadrants. You use one information to narrow down to 2. Use the next one to narrow down to the next one. Now cosine is less than 0. Okay. Cosine is horizontal. It's less than 0. So it's this one here. So this is out. Okay. Okay. So tangent is negative 3 over 4. So it's vertical over horizontal. So it'd be 3, 4. Now you have to be careful with tangent. Okay. The negative can go on the top or the bottom. So don't always think it's go with 3. Okay. In this case, actually go with a 4. Okay. So negative actually go with a 4 because of the horizontal. And there's your 3, 4, 5 triangle. Right? That's your 3, 4, 5 spatial triangle. And if you don't remember that, you just have to go use the a squared plus b squared with c squared. Okay, once we get all 3 sides, okay, then let's go and get our sine, cosine, tangent, right? So sine is this over here, so it'll be 3 over 5. Cosine is this over here, so it'll be negative 4 over 5. Tangent is sine over cosine, so it'll be 3 over negative 4, right? It's 3 over negative 4 and put a negative on top. Okay, the next, you just go and flip it over. So sine reciprocal is cosecant. So cosecant equal to 5 over 3. And secant equal to negative 5 over 4. And cotangent equal to negative 4 over 3. Okay, and that's it. Okay.